Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And as you may be able to tell, I am not at my normal site, and this is the one-off. This is jobs that you'll get that are maybe a one-off that you either take or you don't. Now I've had job offers before from my company saying, look, we need someone to come and do this as a one-off, can you do it? And so far I've said no, because either the time didn't suit, I couldn't do it. But this one I said yes. And why did I say yes to this one? I think in this job you can get job offers like this, and sometimes they're just worth taking. And tonight all I have to do is make sure that something is there in the morning. And what is that thing? That is Formula One car. Now it's not a Ferrari, it's not a McLaren, but it is worth its weight in gold. It is worth its money. And it is the 1972 Surtees Hartford Formula 2, used by John Surtees to win the 1972 Japanese Grand Prix at Fuji in the Imola Gold Cup. So it's got some heritage to it. And like I say, there are certain jobs that you will get offered, and some of them are worth taking. And I think this goes back to having like a list and being able to list things that you've done. Now I've got a nice setting as well, which obviously makes it a little bit better. It's nice to be on flat ground for a start. But yeah, I think there's things on, you can have your list at the end of your dog handling job. And I think having a Formula 1, Formula 2 car, whatever it is, having that on the list as something that you have looked after, a castle, something that you have looked after, being able to have that stuff on your list is kind of cool, I think. And like I say, I think there's certain things on the list that are probably higher than others. I'd say if you got to look after the Queen, that would be up there. Buckingham Palace, that'd be more or less top of the list. But I think you just kind of work your way up, and like I say, I think it's quite nice just to tick some stuff off your list. And Formula One car is a nice way to start. So we are about 2.5 hours into the shift, and so far so good. The weather's starting to turn. It's been absolutely lovely the last few days, and then I've taken this extra shift and it's meant to absolutely smash it down tonight. So waiting for that. That should be coming in about 3 to 5 hours time. Still got about 11.5 hours of the shift, so yeah. But I did turn up. I got here about half hour early. And the reason I got here half hour early was so I could find out all the information. Now I was starting at 6, but if that person was literally just going to be saying, right, here you go look after this, I'm off, then I wouldn't have been able to get the information I needed. So there's stuff going on here tonight as well, so there is going to be some activity. So it's not a case of, I think that's normally harder, that you don't know. It's better when there's no one's meant to be there, and then if you bump into someone, then you know they're not meant to be there, where there's stuff going on, people walking about. But I had to find obviously the entrances and the exits to make sure there's signs up so everyone knows that the dog's here. I can't patrol the dog without them, so I had to spend sort of 10 minutes finding out where all them exits were, driving around, putting signs up. Then speaking to the manager here and just finding out where people could possibly come from, find out whether people should be in this area, etc., and different things like that. So it paid turning up here half hour early, to be able to get my signs up and be ready to start at 6, but also obviously to have the time to ask the questions that I wanted to make sure I fully understood everything that was going to be going on. Because even as a one-off, the signs did have to be up. Even as a one-off, you want to make sure you know exactly what's going to be going on around here. So yeah, it pays to get here a little bit earlier just so that you can have a good chat and find out all the information. I think she was a little bit taken back that I had the questions. I think she was just expecting me to say, yeah, that's fine, like, I'll just deal with it. But yeah, it was all good. I met the other security. There is other security that's on site. They're based on site, and yeah, it was met them. They're absolutely fine. I've got their number if I do need them for anything. So yeah, so far so good. And yeah, time for something to eat, I think. Morning. It is about half four now. I'm trying to keep it down a little bit because I'm not sure where all the B&B and all the rooms are, but yeah, it has been an adventurous night. We had the thunderstorms and the lightning and different things like that, but it's a nice place to wake up to. Well, say wake up to, I haven't been asleep, but it's a nice place to be in the mornings. Very nice and peaceful. Got the ducks, got the squirrels, got just a nice setting. So like I said, we've kind of like, I don't know if it's like a wish list, but it's like the list of places that you've looked after. I mean, does it get any better than a castle, really? I don't know what that sound was. I think by the time I tell my grandkids this story about looking after a castle, I think the Queen would have been staying up in that top room somewhere. I think the Queen would have been staying up in that top room, and in the morning gave me a wave and thanked me for my service. So I think it's just a nice thing. Like I say, it's a really nice place to be, and if you can't flex on looking after a castle, then what can you flex on? So yeah, it's been a nice shift. Not too much is going to probably happen for the rest of it. Just going to do some more patrols and that, and then I'll probably get let go within the next sort of 3 hours or so. But yeah, it's nice morning. So guys, I'm going to leave this video here. I think it's been a nice shift. I'm going to leave it here because I think people are going to start getting up soon and going to be milling around, and obviously I don't want to be getting in the people's way, the people that are staying here, etc., and enjoying their days after their weddings. And yeah, I think the story of this video is that sometimes it's nice just to treat yourself to a decent job. You will get job offers for nice jobs like this, where you can spend the night at a castle looking after it and looking after something else of value. And I think every now and then it's worth doing. And like I say, treat yourself sometimes, because there'll be plenty of times, wait there. There'll be plenty of times that you will get crap sites, or there'll be plenty of times where you'll be on sites that you're not really enjoying. So story of this is treat yourself, pick the nice ones, and just give yourself a nice little night shift. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below for loads more videos, and as for now, I'll see you again next week. Cheers for watching, see you later.